Amazing friends, poetry number 65 is titled, Stop Thinking About the Pie. Think about the pie maker. Supported by the story. The people heard the noise of the onrushing marauders. It was war, and the enemy soldiers were coming. They were mighty and ruthless. No one could escape from them. When they conquered any people, they killed all the males and enslaved the females for their fun. No wise chief was prepared to meet them. Flee was the word, and the men ran around frantically in utter confusion. Their darling wives and precious children milled around, frightened and looking unto the men for direction. Of course, they would not fight, but where were they to flee? The enemy army was on horses. If they could flee, it was now, but to where? Some suggested they took to the forest and hoped not to be seen by the enemy. But the smarter minds debunked this suggestion. With so many children and babies among them, they were sure to make noise and betray them. The forest would be a very bad choice, but where? They had a river. Why not cross it in boats? But with so many women and children, with so few boats, they would have to go and come, even 100 times if they could evacuate everyone. Considering how close the army was, they would surely fall victim to their cruelty if they tried the river crossing suggestion. The safest haven was the huge mountain not far away. There was no time to waste. The mountain looked ominous and a lot of stories had been going around about it. Spirits were said to be living on it, so it was one mountain which only the elders neared. Now, however, there was no other choice. The whole community rushed up the mountain. Women, babies, elderly, and men. Not too long after the last person had safely hidden on the mountain, the fuming army arrived at the village and could see no one. After looking around but seeing no one still, they combed every nook and cranny, including the riverbank. Then the soldiers spotted the mountain afar and guessed they might have fled there. As the whole village folk hid with bated breath on the mountain, therefore, the evil army arrived at the foot of the mountain. They tried climbing it to get them, but the people rolled stones down the mountain and they fell on them, killing many. The few who remained fled and never returned. This was how the community was saved. When they came down, some contended that, but for the mountain, they would have been killed. They had to thank the mountain. That was the beginning of idol worship of mountain till date. The mountain became the god they worshipped, since they were thinking of the mountain, not the one who created it. Friends, stop thinking about the mountain and thanking it. Rather, give the thanks to God who created it and think more of Him. Thank you.